So today, being the first day of your class, I really want to encourage you to have a perspective that can make you go on a long journey, on the long journey that you're about to embark on, because it's going to be a long journey. What do I mean if I say long journey? What I'm talking about is the fact that this is not something that we want to do probably for 2025 so that we can drop it and go and do something else, because obviously you can do other things while doing this. So it's not going to affect anything as it were, because your trading endeavor is from an investment perspective. Are you getting me now? So is I can even tell you that it's something you can do. Give birth to your children, transfer the knowledge to your children, let your children transfer the knowledge to your children's children. It's possible. I want to really charge you on this note so that you can know how important and serious this engagement is. Of course, you can still become whatever you want to become, engage in whatever you want to engage in. Very soon you will see retirees come for training, and you'll be wondering after the whole, because this, at every point in your life you will still need to spend money. This is a matter of money. In fact, younger people might not even see the need as of now, because you are still dependent on your parents to a large extent. But the more you grow out of the age bracket of depending on somebody, the more you know how important the matter of money is, obviously. So that you have, as young as you are, that you have the opportunity to be a part of a system like this that shows you how you can begin to leverage in the power of the financial market to make money for yourself. I count you guys lucky. I count you guys lucky. Do you know that because of the power of this market, so many people engage in fetish means of making money. Some even engage in fraudster, engage in dubious businesses, but they will go and hide under trading forex. Because they know, think about it. Somebody go and hide under something that does not have the capacity to produce the result that the person has? eh like you say, you go and hide under, you are playing baba jebu. Go and hide there. That is this thing that I'm doing. You see all this result. Oh, this was what I did. Oh, of course, anything can make anybody blow, even from a legit perspective, regardless of what that thing is. But by general acceptance, there are some things that you cannot hide under, to say that is this thing that made me explode like this. At least to a level, if you begin to say, somebody will say, are you playing? Is this thing that you are doing that make you explode like this? There are things that you might not be able to hide under. But you will notice that people engage in other things. They will not look for something that they can really hide under, that because they know that that thing is giving result for those that are doing it legitimately. Most of the time, these people don't know it, but those are the ones you see on YouTube. They say, hey, I'm a forex trader. Go and check it. Some of them, they are fraudsters. And it's easy for a fraudster to trade the forex. Open an account. You already have money. Open an account, put the money there. Just click anything. Once it's in profit, you close it. You have made money. You already have a car. You can buy another one with that money. But what we are preaching here as a platform is not to come and hide other something when it's not that thing that is producing the result. You get it now? We want people to be able to, because a lot of people, they have been fooled. They have been fooled. They look at people as though they are making it in this thing, and they follow them. They want to be like them. Little do they know that following, the person they are following, it will make them worse off. Because if he loses money, and of course you are followed him and you lose money too, he will still be fine. You will not be fine, because he doesn't even know what you are going through. Your financial state is not his business, and you want to follow him. Meanwhile, he doesn't have any standardized professional based style or approach to trading. So why am I saying this? To start with, I just want you to have uh, a perspective that might be different from what you came in with for training, to say that what you are doing here is very important. It's going to stand the test of time. You will be grateful that you are starting up now. And of course, it's going to expose you to endless possibilities. This is not a motivational speech. Of course, why do I need to motivate you at this stage? I'm just telling you so when we now begin to dive into the the nitty-gritty, as it were, of the system, you really pay close attention. Because when we are talking about a system like this, is a system that when we begin to analyze fundamental indicators, you'll be asking yourself, sir, you are the economist. Me, I don't want to study economics. Why are you telling me to go and be looking at GDP data? What's my business with that one? I just want to make money. No, you cannot just make money. For you to make money, you need to really make the money so that you will keep on making the money. Yes, even in a volatile, uncertain market as forex market. I'm telling you. So everything that you must know, everything that you must be aware of as far as this market is concerned, first you will need to be aware of them. Agree that losses are part of the game, no doubt about that. But if you are not aware of some things, you will be frustrated at the end of the day. Recently, if you look at the chart, if you just open maybe USD CHF, I'm just giving this example because we really need to begin to now put what we say or what we discuss into perspective of the market, because that's where we are going. This is not a theoretical class. I want to explain things to you as if it's a class. You are not writing the exam. We want to make money, isn't it? So today is 2nd of May 2025. If you go back to check the movement of USD CHF, something will look as if something is not right there, especially when you view it from the perspective of US dollar is a safe haven, and this time US dollar should be on a bull run, because everybody wants to go and save their money there when there is uncertainty. But it will shock you. It will shock you to know that USD CHF, instead of having the other way around, is going down. If you are informed of what is causing that movement, there's a way you'll be relaxed, even if you have losses on the trade, because you will know that there's something we call dollar aversion. Investors, they are losing hope, they are losing faith in the dollar. So the dollar aversion is on the rise. What do I mean by dollar aversion? This is just to give you an overview of, you must know quite a number of things before you can say you want to trade the market at a professional level. Now, people are now dumping dollar for other things. So even when we are in a risk of, environment, the dollar that is the safe haven that is supposed to be going up, the dollar is nosediving. Go and check the DXY, is the dollar index, is nosediving. There is dollar aversion. That concept alone can change the game for somebody. So by the time we begin the class, you will not be asking yourself, wait, oh, what did you say you come to learn? Is it forex or you have come to learn economics? Because it's going to be vast. It's going to be very vast. And I'm very glad that I had background in economics. It really helps. And of course, by the grace of God, I've taught economics, at a consultant level or consultancy level, and even at a university level. So I've been passionate about looking at how we can bring the economics and relate it to real life. That is when it's making sense, for crying out loud. I will show you the secret of demand and supply. That is not theory. Because this whole thing, by the time we are done with explaining the dynamics of the trading system, you will realize that everything is going to dovetail into the concept of demand and supply. When you pick two currencies, these are currencies, regardless of the fundamental factors, regardless of whatever analysis you are doing. What is happening is that if the price of anything is going up, go and check that thing very well. You notice that something, the price is going up. The people demanding for that thing, they are more than the people supplying it. That is a law that if you study economics, you are expected to know to pass a course. But this is life. Are you getting it now? So in the USD CHF that I was giving an example of, the people dumping dollar, selling off their dollar, they are more than the people buying it. So the supply is more than the demand. On the other way around, CHF, as of now, the interest rate is 0.25. So when there is uncertainty of that nature, investors will move their money from high yield currencies like Australian dollar, like New Zealand dollar, like Canadian dollar. They want to come to a currency where they feel that their money is safe. Fortunately, CHF has 0.25. This is not, I'm just giving you overview to say that you cannot say that one analysis is not important. In fact, if you are a forex trader and you are looking at the chart and that is all you are looking at, you will be disappointed a lot of time. Frustration is your neighbor. In fact, you are eating with frustration. You say, I don't want to talk about sentiment. I don't even even this dollar aversion that I'm talking about is a product of sentiment. Everybody is dumping dollar. I will dump dollar. Is a perspective of sentiment. Are you getting it now? Meanwhile, the risk on is not dollar aversion, no. That's not. So if you are saying risk or sentiment analysis, is not just, it's a very robust analysis. I don't even know how people come about what they say they trade and they are making money. In this forex market, anybody that trade this market, if you meet anybody that is talking rubbish, that I make money today, just go and relax. The person will still come and tell you the second version of the story. Because forex will beat you. Forex will put the sense in your brain. Most of the time it will get to a level that you say this thing cannot work for me. It's because the sense is too much in your brain. When you don't want to learn, it will teach you. So this being an introductory class, I want you to really prepare your mind. I'm not trying to thank God I'm not trying to sell any products from the past, at least for now. I just want to show people what we have found. It's going to help a lot of people. I'm convinced. In fact, a lot of people that claim that they're already successful trading forex, they will benefit a whole lot from what we have discovered. Of course, by the time they now match it with their system, they will now be making sense. Because to a level they have developed the psychology required they have built the strength in their mind to trade in the market. But they did not really get the whole thing, but they are just looking at that, it's going up, buy. By the time they now incorporate some of these things into their analysis, it's going to make sense. So I don't know. I don't know if you have a question. I can keep, talking. Believe me, you'll be tired. But today I just want to have a conversation with you to start with. But do you have any questions so that we can wrap up the class and call it a day? Do you have any question? Yes, for now, thank God that you asked that question, because that's what we'll be recommending. I use HFM, formerly called Hot Forex. And the reason why I'm going to recommend this to anybody, at least for now, based on our experience over the past 6 years, this has been the same broker that I've been using, and my experience has been wonderful about them. That's the truth. So if I'm going to recommend, I will not recommend what I did not use. And I will not tell you, it's not because I've not signed any contract with them as of now. But I've used them. I have my account manager. I call them. They are prompt with their responses. And what else? If you place your withdrawal instant, you will have no issue with withdrawals, or you want to load your money. So if I will recommend the one that I've used before, not something that I've not used. Of course, there might be better brokers out there, but I'm not opportune to use them. The one I've used for the past 6 years is Hot Forex, formerly Hot Forex, now HFM. So any student, I will just recommend that in fact, fortunately, for people that do not really have money, they have cent accounts provision. So if you have your $50 for the systematic de-energizing protocol, you can just load your $50. Then you open a cent account. Your $50 become 5,000 cents. So you can place your trade conveniently. You can choose your risk management. You can choose whether 1% or 2% or 5%, depending on the amount of money you are ready to risk for the 20 trades that we are going to call in the first cluster. So HFM is what I use, Hot Forex, and if you want to open, that's what I will recommend for you. It's not hard. Just get your, maybe, I don't know, I'm not trying to market them. They have not paid me to do that, but that's what I use anyway. So any other question? It's all right. Please, you might not necessarily need to get home and begin to make math to people, but then make math to yourself that I am becoming a professional forex trader. Trust me. Trust me. By the time you are done, you will be done with your training. You will know that you have something that you can sit on. Yeah. So, in the presence of no question, I want us to call this class a day. We'll meet on Monday for the next class. Thank you. God bless you.